2018 Nissan Altima SV. Transmission service, CVT transmission. You drain the fluid out here. When you're done, you take the 10mm screws all the way around, take them all out, take the pan off. There's a screen inside that you can clean it or replace it. Today I'm going to replace it. It looks like this. Okay, it has, this is a Nissan, genuine Nissan part. There's your part number in case you need it. So the next thing I have is the pan gasket, and here is the number for that, just in case you need it. Genuine Nissan CVT fluid, transmission fluid. Make sure you use the correct fluid when you do transmission service, or you will ruin your transmission. So this is what I'm using here today. I'm catching my fluid. I usually like to measure what I take out and put back that same amount in there, and then top it off if I have to. That's about a gallon right there, and it's tapering off. So it's average about a gallon. Got 3 magnets in there. Make sure you clean them up in here really well and put them back in the same place where you took them out from. Pretty decent in here. I don't see no metal shavings that I should be worried about. There's that filter right here. So this filter don't have a metal screen in there, so you would have to replace this. If you had a metal screen in there, sometimes you can just spray it out and clean it. But because it doesn't have that, and you have like a paper product in there, like a regular oil filter, you need to replace it. So I usually measure my screws, make sure. Sometimes you have long and short screws. These two are the same, so I don't have to worry about it. Sometimes you have a short screw and a long one. You need to know where you take it out from, so you put it back in the same place. You also have a little rubber seal right here, an O-ring seal. Make sure you put that back in also. So here's the new filter. Instead of an O-ring on there, I'm going to put a dab of transmission fluid right on there so I don't pinch it. These bolts don't need no more than about 10 foot-pounds, so don't over tighten it. Just gonna hand tight it and feel it. Like if you should try to torque one of these, it's tight. Right there is good enough. I don't want to strip it, break it, over torque it. Right there. That's about 10 foot-pounds. Take a razor blade, take the old gasket off. This one is coming out pretty easy. I'm happy about that. It's a coated metal gasket, is what this is. Then you're going to scrape this off nice and clean. You don't have to put any adhesive on the gasket, put it on dry. Normally on a transmission pan, that's how you should put it anyhow. There's a few gaskets out there that you do have to put some adhesive on it just because they don't want to stop leaking. But normally, you go dry. and just snug it up a little tiny bit more once it's tight. Like right there, you will feel it and you will know when it's tight. But don't over tighten it. These bolts are about 10 to 12 pounds also. Most 10mm socket bolts, it's normally about 10 to 12 pounds, foot-pounds that is.
What you can do is just catch the fluid, all fluid that you got. You push that tab in there, in the hole, and then pull the dipstick out, or cap. It's missing a dipstick here. There's a tab right there you have to push in to release it. You fill your transmission fluid through here. If you don't have the dipstick, or you don't have a special tool to check fluid level, what you do is you collect the old fluid when you drain it out, and measure the same amount and put it back in, and you'll be safe. As long as you don't have a transmission leak somewhere.
This is the correct fluid for this vehicle. You need part number, there's part number here. The color of this fluid is green. Just make sure to catch the fluid and measure the amount of fluid that came out when you do a drain and fill, and put the same amount back in. As long as you don't have a transmission leak, that should be the right amount. You can put a tiny bit more if you want, like quarter bottle right here, that much more, a quarter of a bottle, and you should be fine with that. So once again, when you're doing a drain and fill or changing out the gasket and filter inside, it'll take anywhere from 3.5 quarts to 4 quarts of fluid. You could drain more fluid out if you want to. You'll have to pop one of the transmission cooler hose off and run the vehicle and let it drain itself out some, and close it back up, and you can put more fluid in it. But always catch the fluid so you can measure how much coming out. That way you can put back the same amount in there. So check this out. There's also a hidden little cartridge filter inside of this cup right here. Not everybody know about that. You have 1 screw, 2 screw, 1 more on the top, 1 more over here. It's got about 4 screws, 10mm socket. Take those out, take that cup off, and you remove a little cartridge filter. It looks like an oil filter, like a regular oil filter for a lawnmower or something. For the transmission, the CVT transmission, you can replace that. I don't have one in hand yet. That's why I'm not taking this apart. I would show you what it actually looked like. But there's a filter in there that needs to be replaced. I'm waiting on a filter to show up. If I don't see one, I'm not going to take it out. So anyway, that's where that filter is. Your transmission oil pan, or transmission pan, however you want to call it. Right above it. Once again, I hope you liked the video. I hope you learned something. If you're going to service your transmission, you have a pretty good idea what to do and how much fluid and what type of fluid to put in there if you're working on a 2018 Nissan Altima or something similar. I guess most of the Nissan transmission CVT is probably using the NS3 for the CVT transmission. So appreciate you guys watching. Until my next video, you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend, tell your cousin. All right, see you next time.